Hi everyone, so I have another haul for you today. This is going to be another big one as usual, as the trend has been lately. I have many shops to start this off, so let's get into it. First, I have my most recent order from rose-colored Daze. She's been doing a lot of great things with foil overlay tapes. This isn't the most recent one. I recently purchased her whole fall tapes collection as well. But this is the release before that, which is the, we have the solid header tapes, which are not actually overlays, and we have the single border, like a box shaped border, full box overlay tape. So these are these are just the solid foil header overlays. They are perforated. And I only got the 3 options, I think because I thought it would be weird to have a foil one, a hollow one. I still kind of think that, so I'm not like gonna go back and buy it, but still it seems really silly to only get 3 out of the 4 options, but that's what I did. I'm not gonna unroll them right now because it just seems kind of extra, like it's fairly obvious what they are. I haven't used any headers of this type that are just solid foil in the past, but I know I did want to have that option because I do like mixing up my headers on occasion, and it does remind me of these headers, well, not our headers, these are 5mm washi from Simply Gilded that are also solid foiled colors. However, they are not necessarily a header size and they have bows on them, but it's like it's the same kind of deal there. So it's very cool to have these. And I also got the full box tapes as well. I don't think there was an option for the full box confetti, but I decided that I wanted to stock up on more basic options because there are certain foil overlays that I think I'm going to use a lot more than others, like the really basic ones. Like I'm not going to get, a whole roll of like just Halloween quotes, I feel like. But in terms of designs that I can use in most spreads, if not every spread, depending on what color it is, I did want to stock up on those. So like solid border boxes. I'm very confused on how to say that anyway. But those I feel like could be used in probably every single spread that you want to use foil with. So I'm gonna just grab one here. So there's the perforation. So yeah, it's just a solid box. And I first saw this at Rose Colored Daze, but shortly after that release, Girl Boss Anna decided to do a pre-sale for her own, but it wasn't just a single border, it was a double border. And unfortunately there wasn't a choice between the two. If you ordered one, you ordered both. I think they might both be on the same roll, I'm not sure. But I did end up pre-ordering all 4 of those as well, just so I'd have the single border and the double border. So I'm gonna have a lot of these single borders, but I'm gonna try to, use them in every foil spread now that I have all 4 colors. So I'm gonna add those to my collection. And this is just the extra stuff that came with the order. I didn't order any flat stickers, but I'm seeing one in here that she may have just thrown in. I love her cellos, by the way. It's hard to see against this background, which is not solid, but there you can kind of see it, the nice bow pattern. So this is her gorgeous, I was gonna say journaling card, it's not. It's her business card, which has marble and gold foil, which is like, oh, look at the back, I didn't even see the back. Anyway, that's like quintessential planner trends now. This is the freebie, which is just a couple of full box overlays in this unique color that looks to be like a kind of light green. But if you turn it this way, it looks mint, and if you turn it this way, it looks like green. So it's kind of confusing, but I'm sure it's just some shade of green. That's also really pretty. And then the September clear foiled journaling card with the month on it. I actually have August's over here that I'm currently using in my daily planner. You can see it's all scratched up. But yeah, August was in hollow and September is in gold, and I really love that. So of course I will switch out the August one for September in a few days. Possibly by the time you're seeing this, or maybe after that. Alright, so that is Rose Colored Daze. So now let's get into Sticky Sloth Designs. I think this is my second order from her shop. I'm really loving some of her foil, not all of it. Occasionally she will come up with something that I'm super obsessed with, but it's not one of the shops where I just feel like going in and buying everything. Like her most recent $2 Tuesday, like I wasn't, I didn't feel the need to buy anything, but with this one I did. So let's just see what I got. I think this is a lot of Halloween stuff. Oh my god, she left me a handwritten note. Did she do this before? I feel like she did it in the first order that I placed, but I don't remember. I would have to go back and look at that plan with me to be sure. But it's so nice that she did that. I'm sure I do love everything, Allie. And look at this gorgeous paper. I love that little handwritten touch. So these are only a few sheets that I got. This I believe is the freebie, with this full box overlay right here of bows and hearts and sparkles. This I think is rose gold. It's kind of like a really reddish coppery. It's actually a coppery rose gold. If it's not just copper, but I think it's rose gold. So there's a little pizza, backpack, an arrow, a mild liner pen, lazy day script, heart divider, and then an obscene gesture, which I'm sure I'll find a use for many days like that. And so this is, I think, almost all Halloween stuff. These are the only two things I got that were not Halloween. So I have these dividers in silver, I believe. I always get like weirded out by what color it's supposed to be, or like confused by that, because when you put it in the light, like it turns a different color, but like I think it's depending on what it's reflecting, because like that's the sky outside, so is that what's making it blue? But then you look at it straight on and it's like, no, that looks kind of silver. So I'm pretty sure that's silver and not blue foil. And then, yeah, so those are just going to be for, any silver spread. And then these are gold string lights. I kind of bought these with the intent of using them over full boxes from one of ScribblePrintsCo's kind of Valentine's theme kits. It was like the really dark one with, string lights in it. I don't remember what it was called, but it was really dark and beautiful, and I'm going to hoard that for a long time. So I kind of thought I would use this with it, and wherever else it would fit. So these aren't full box overlays, but I think they are sized to fit over like the top of a full box, and you get quite a lot. You get 10 on a sheet, so that's really nice. And here's the Halloween. So these are spider webs. I'm just looking at the foiling. It's kind of scratchy if you look at it from just the right angle, but if you look at it from like that angle, it's not. Anyway, these are also silver. So these are little spider webs that are supposed to kind of go in the corner of a full box, I think. They're, bigger than your typical foil corner overlays, but I think they would be a good kind of full box deco. So yep, very Halloween themed. And I did get in silver because I'm getting all of my Halloween stuff in silver, with the exception of a few things like this one. This is the blood drip sheet. I actually got this kind of to go along with the Friday the 13th kit from ScribblePrintsCo. I bought blood drip foil overlays from Glam Planner to go with that, but that was mostly for the bottom washi. And then there were blood spatters as deco also. But this I bought to go over a few of the full boxes, because I did get a ton of full boxes with that kit. So I wanted to keep the blood drip theme going. So that's what this is for. And this is the last Halloween sheet I got. This is a dual foil one, which is really neat. It looks like it may be a collab with After the Pen, possibly, which is why that handle is on this sheet. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm assuming that. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a really cool dual foil one, so I know I got silver and hollow because, you know, what else are you going to do for Halloween? I know I got the tree and the cauldron and the stars in the background of the headers in silver, and then I think the moon is foil, the spiderweb's foil, and then the bats are all, I keep saying foil, I meant hollow. Hollow, and the bats are also hollow, I believe. So that looks very cool. It's kind of a nice little Halloween sampler sort of thing. So that is my latest order from Sticky Sloth Designs. And next and last in the foil category, at least for this section of the haul, we have my order from Nedi Designs. This is probably my second order from her as well. Another $2 Tuesday, and another small order. And she also left a nice handwritten note as well. So I do hold on to those typically. I did get the same sampler as last time, which is the kind of rose gold foiled sampler with Welcome September, Family Time, icon overlays, and a couple icons there. And those are printed on white paper as opposed to, you know, Sticky Sloth, which is clear paper. This is on, or is it? Because, like, I wouldn't think that these would be on white, but they are. Okay, so they're not icon overlays. I don't know, I guess they're just pretty. But you could also put an icon overlay over one of these, and that would be really cool. Like one of those ScribblePrintsCo ones, that would be neat, the cutout icons. Okay, so here's what I got. I got a lot of holiday stuff mostly. It's just kind of a smattering of all the holidays left in the year. So we have some winter stuff, some Thanksgiving, and then one Halloween sheet. So this is the one Halloween sheet. This is Halloween icons. I'm iffy about getting icon foil sheets because I like to stick with just the basics, which I get from ScribblePrintsCo, and that's all I need really. But very occasionally I will see a shop with some that I like the style of and that kind of match the others. So like they're not too detailed, but they're not too, too simple either. Like that cat's boarding on a little bit simple. Like where's the paws? There's no paws. But the other shapes are pretty good, I think. They're a little on the bigger side, but that's fine. I got these mostly used as deco and not as part of like full box or half boxes or anything, not really to mark specific activities, but just more as Halloween deco. So I like having that as an option because I don't really have a ton of foil deco. This is probably my second sheet ever. And then the Thanksgiving sheet I did get in gold, obviously. If I can't get like, a copper or anything for Thanksgiving, I will typically get gold, as I've said in previous hauls. I like to use, leaves coloring. So this is the same deal here with the Thanksgiving icons. The lines are a little thicker, which I do think I prefer. Well, maybe not. The icons also feel a little bit bigger, but again, I just wanted to have these as an option for deco. Also, I believe these are the same icons that appear on the sampler sheet, which is really cool. But again, these are bigger, so if they were all in this size, I might like it a little better. But these are fine. Also, I may have chosen this on purpose. I don't remember if she had a choice of sizes, but yeah. So that is that one. I also really like how she did her logo, in which case she didn't make it all foiled. Like usually on foiled sheets, like the whole thing, including the logo, will be foiled. But like here. But here she actually double printed it, which I think is a nice touch. But also I'm sure it takes her forever to have that done. Anyway, so that's that, and now we get into kind of winter and holiday foil here. So these are just quote boxes. Whoopsie, looks like we forgot to cut a corner on that. These aren't necessarily quote boxes, they're just quotes, and I really like this option because you can put them anywhere in the box. You don't have to put it like right smack dab in the middle because you could be covering up something important. You can kind of move it to the corner or the top if you want, depending on where it looks best in the box. So we have Hello Winter, Let It Snow, Baby It's Cold Outside, and Get Cozy. Just, classic winter sayings. And I also like that that they're a little bigger. So they do work as, they can create quote boxes for you, as opposed to really smaller quotes that would be, better as like deco or something, or in a half box. I also got the winter icons foiled in silver also. And these are really nice. These are filled in, so they aren't outline icons. So these are going to make a lot better deco, I think. So we have, sprigs of plants and snowflakes, stars, and ornaments on there. So that's really nice. And then the only bottom washi overlays I got are the winter ones. So you have like a string of lights, a string of garland, and then the same two, just in a smaller version. So this is for like, I want to say that's for 15 millimeter. I could be wrong about that, so I'm going to try to grab one to kind of compare the sizes. I'm going to grab some washi. So yes, I believe this is, it's a little bit bigger than 15 millimeter, but it would still go well over just, one strip of bottom washi. And then this is also a little bit bigger than 10 millimeter. These might both be the same size. I could be wrong about that. And they're just meant to go all the way across. Alright, well, we solved that. So yeah, I really liked that bottom washi and having those options. So that is my order from Nedi Designs. I am going to be keeping an eye on her $2 Tuesdays going forward because I really like them. Okay, so next we're getting into kits. So starting off, I have this one kit, a single kit from Frenchie Mom Boutique, and this was when I was going on a Cinderella binge. I was obsessed with rewatching the movies and watching for the first time the live action Cinderella movie, which I hadn't seen until this point. Probably a month ago, I want to say, maybe less than that. But yeah, I was in a phase, and so I wanted to look through everybody's kits and try to find as many good Cinderella kits as I could. And it was kind of difficult, but I managed. I found a few, and this one I just decided to go ahead and order right now. This is a gorgeous photo kit. Photo kits are hard, especially when it comes to fairy tales, because you don't want to lift something, directly from the live action, or, there's not a ton of fantasy, photos for commercial use floating around, I don't think. And you don't want to make it too general, too, to where you can't immediately recognize what fairy tale it's supposed to go with. This one is kind of bordering that. Like, the only things that really point out Cinderella are the time elements and the pumpkin. Other than that, it could go with a lot of fairy tales or princesses, like, horses, castles, Once Upon a Time books. That can go with anything, really. And, girl in a dress. But it does overall, if you know what you're looking for, scream Cinderella. So this is a really tiny kit on its own. I think I got the mini kit. But it's only 4 pages, but it came with a few extras, which is really nice. So these are the full boxes. The second page has the weekend banner, icons, checklists, sidebar tracker, and habit trackers, a movie marquee, which is a really nice big one. I like the big ones. And then this page has half boxes, quarter boxes, labels, little things, and headers. And then the last page has bottom washi and date covers and your 9th full box. So it is missing a lot of half boxes, so I would be hesitant to use foil with this. I would probably want to. I would probably try to use silver, but I wouldn't be able to do the whole bougie box thing, I don't think. I would have to borrow heavily from other kits or leftovers for the extra boxes. But in terms of full boxes, we are set. There's 9 that come in the kit, and then this double box was included. This is a really nice one that can probably go into the washi if needed. It's the entire castle scene, which I love. I love this picture, and I love the muted effect of all of it all together. It's really nice. It also came with glitter headers that may possibly have been thrown in. I don't remember if I bought these extra or if they came with it, because I know I didn't buy this. I think I know. I could be wrong. But anyway, I had to get the glitter headers as well. And then it also came with this, I think it's a freebie. I am covering up the coupon code because I've been bad about that lately. But it does come with an extra half box and quarter box, and then date night, plan next week, new releases, and payday little quarter boxes right there, which is really nice. And little bow clips. So that's really pretty. It's just a really gorgeous kit. I just, I couldn't resist that. I really love the whole idea of fairy tale photo kits. Speaking of which, Jessica Hearts, or Shop Jessica Hearts, however you may know her, is having a fairy tale weekend this weekend. I'm hoping to get this video up on the very last day of it, so you can go check it out. But she's bringing, well, she has 12 fairy tale kits in her shop. She's bringing, I think, 10 back, and then there's 2 new ones. Or maybe she's bringing 12 back and having two extra new ones. I'm not sure, but she's gonna have a lot of them, and I'm so obsessed with probably about 4 of them. So I'm definitely gonna pick those up, including an Alice in Wonderland one, which I am beyond psyched about. It looks gorgeous. They are photo kits, which is why I only want 4 of them instead of all 12, because the others I'm not so certain are quite spot on enough. They just seem like a lot of generic photo kits. So I am very picky about photo kits, but the 4 that I do like, I like a lot. So definitely check those out if you're interested in that type of thing. Alright, and then lastly for this part of the haul, I have a humongous order from Cricut Paper Co. It's not as big as several orders that I placed recently, but this is probably the 4th biggest, I want to say. I got 6 kits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we sure it's only 5? No, there's one hiding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 kits from Cricut Paper Co. And I'm newly obsessed with her shop for a few reasons. Let me tell you. So first of all, she included these really nice freebies. This was from the Wild Collab sale from Planners Gone Wild. And so I got some freebies as well. I spent, obviously over $50 for 6 kits. So I got the $50 and up freebie, which is just several kit elements. And then also the set of date covers right here. I'm probably not going to try to make this an entire kit, although I may combine it with extras from other kits just to kind of have a throwaway week that isn't all on one main theme. Although I might try to save these date covers. I may just use these that week and then save these for another week, because these are more general and can go with every week. And then she also gave me this sampler that I think she probably puts in, or freebie sampler that she probably puts in every order, which has a few scripts at the top, some weather icons, and these gorgeous fat lays, which make me really want to get these fat lays from her shop. I actually think I put them on my wish list or something like that. Couldn't get everything in one order. And she also includes the note that Sharpie Ultrafine markers work best on her premium removable vinyl, which is what this material is. I'm still not sure if it's vinyl or vinyl. I'm just gonna say vinyl because vinyl sounds weird. Anyway, but that's what material this is, which is one of the reasons I am obsessed with her shop now, because it feels so cool. It feels like vinyl. It's an amazing feeling. It doesn't feel like sticker paper at all, and if you peel it up, it's really thin. It's so thin, and it has a funny back and a funny texture, but I don't know, I just love the feeling of it, and I love the smell of it. It smells really good, and it looks really cool. It does look matte but also it has that sheen on it because it's vinyl. I'm gonna sound so stupid this entire part of the haul. But also it's really cool that she included a Sharpie with the order. I don't know if she does this for all orders or just really big ones, but it was a really nice touch, and I actually needed one because I had run out of my old one, and was resorting to using a leaky micron, so I'd much rather use this one. So it was really nice of her to add that in. So now let's get into my actual order of 6 kits. There were a couple. There were literally just 2 that were my reason for placing the order. Well, I think we can say 3, and then the other 3 were just ones that happened to be in the shop that I was like, okay, I want those 2. So number 1 was probably me looking at her new releases page and seeing this one. This is the Be My Neighbor collection. Obviously, it's a Mr. Rogers kit from the show that they are now, making probably documentaries about and writing books about. And I watched it a little bit as a kid, not religiously, and I don't remember too much about it, but I really love the message that he was trying to send, and I wanted to get a kit to kind of honor that. And also I really loved the art and the colors, very primary colors. So yeah, these full boxes cover it very well, cover the whole show and the feel of it. And these kits are mostly pretty comprehensive. The only thing that this size kit does not include is deco, which is actually a big disappointment because I love using deco, but I will live, especially because I think these are like the smaller size kits, but they also include well over the correct amount of boxes you would need in order to do a no white space kit without getting any add-ons. So as you can see, there are some half boxes included at the top. There's several more included here, along with some headers. And okay, if you're going to include that many headers, why are you not including dinners as one of them? That's the only one I use. But then glitter headers are included in there, which is really nice that you don't have to buy those as an add-on. And then you get the ombre boxes, work boxes, sidebar tracker, more half boxes up there, more half boxes, some big ol' habit trackers, checklists, icons, beacon banner, page flags, and movie marquee. Am I sure I didn't get like the biggest size kit? Because I don't think I did, but this kit is like enormous. And then some labels here, a 10th full box, It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, obviously quote box material right there, bottom washi, and date covers. I don't know if I'm going to use foil with this kit. I probably will use gold, quite possibly, because it's just a gorgeous kit, and I would want to do it justice by using gold with it. But yeah, it's a very comprehensive kit, except for the whole deco thing. But I can live without it, especially if I'm going to go the whole no white space route. It's going to be crowded enough as it is, especially with the foil. So I'm only going to go over the format of this kit for the first one, and I'm just going to show you the full boxes and talk about the others. So the second reason I placed the order was because of this kit, which is the Nevermore collection, and it is the Edgar Allan Poe kit. I'm kind of obsessed with Edgar Allan Poe. I love his stories and short works, especially the really spooky stories, which is probably most of them, if not all of them. They just really speak to me, not really on a personal level, but it's like the style of what I like to read. I like really spooky stuff that is not outright scary, but just creepy enough. So yeah, this basically summarizes that perfectly, with mention of stories like the Scarab Beetle one, The Fall of the House of Usher, The Telltale Heart. Oh, The Black Cat is probably my favorite one. I actually wrote a different version of it for an English creative writing class in high school, which was probably my finest moment in a writing class, or in any English class, but I love that story so much. And then of course, reference to the Raven as well, which is probably what the kid is named after, Nevermore. Quoth the Raven Nevermore. So I really, really loved this. It's not necessarily one I'm going to use for, Halloween or anything like that, but I may use it in October. I'm not really sure what I would use it with. Probably if I decided to read a bunch of his short stories in one week, that's the week I would use this kit for. But definitely an October kind of thing to do. So I'm really loving this kit. And then the third reason I placed the order is obviously the Alice in Wonderland kit. This is the Cheshire collection. It's based entirely on the Cheshire Cat, and it's not really Alice in Wonderland. It's not very Alice in Wonderland at all. It's basically just based on the Cheshire Cat colors, which is purple. Purple, purple, purple. And I actually really wanted a kit that was all purple, so I don't know why, I just did. And there are a few others floating out there that are all purple that people are using, and I'm like, maybe. But then I saw this one and I was like, well, this is the one. No others will compare. And it's also kind of vaguely about Alice in Wonderland based, so it's enough for me. So we have just, high heels, a shirt that says "We're all mad here," a quote from, obviously, Alice in Wonderland, a chandelier, planner, a backpack with the creepy cat's face on it, which is actually all over the kit. It is very terrifying, and I'm not sure I like that, but oh well, I'll live with it. This clock and Cheshire ears, this Instax camera, mirror, and then a Starbucks drink, and then drink me right there, which is really fun. So yeah, I'm super glad I picked this up. I'm loving all those shades of purple. And then these other 3 kits are just kind of ones I threw in, and one of them is the infamous Hocus Pocus kit that I have mentioned in a few recent videos. You will finally see why I sold out. But firstly, I'm going to mention this one. I did throw this in because it was exclusive art, and it is like good art based on The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's probably my 3rd Nightmare kit that I have bought so far. I think I have more planned. I think there's a Keytown one that I want to get as well eventually, but right now this is the one that I got from JLynnPaperCo. This was exclusive art, and that makes me infinitely more likely to purchase the kit. It's not very scenic, it's just based on the characters, but I liked it enough to get it. And you can't have enough of Nightmare Before Christmas because it is a movie I watched, twice a year at least. Once for Halloween and then once for Christmas, although I think sometimes I don't watch it for Christmas because it's more of a Halloween movie to me, but it's a movie that I am glad to have many kits for, so I'm loving having that in my collection. And now you get to see the kit that made me sell out. It's because of the clip art and the color scheme. It's mostly the color scheme. I am obsessed with these colors so much. If it was another type of kit, I would probably purchase it. Also, if it just had the same color scheme, because that's what made me get this, really. I also like the girls. I like the modern take on it. I know there's a lot of art out there with that is very true to the movie and how they actually look, but this is like the modern girls, and they're very pretty, and I tend to prefer that. And the rest of this is also pretty modern and not extremely focused on the movie. So there's like, vaguely wishy elements, the spells wiki. I put a spell on you, although that's, it's a quote from the movie, but it's like, it's just on an art print here. And then some like jewelry and shoes, and then, witch's brew, but like it doesn't scream Hocus Pocus. Like, even the girls, they don't scream Hocus Pocus. Like, you wouldn't necessarily even know if you hadn't seen the movie and had only heard stuff about it. You wouldn't even necessarily know. And there's a book, Hocus Pocus, I Need Candy to Focus, which is really cute. The bag, I don't know if that's an actual bag from the movie or not. And then, of course, Binks the cat. I love that cat. Love it. So that's why I sold out, and now I have a reason to use all of the I put a spell on you or Hocus Pocus quote full box overlays that I've gotten as like freebies or part of Halloween quote samplers and such. So that is why I sold out and got this gorgeous kit. Of course, now I'm going to have to rewatch the movie, and I'm kind of mad about it, but I'm also hoping it'll make me like it so I can, finally jump on board the Hocus Pocus train. So we will see. I don't know if that's going to be this year. Probably not. Alright, and then the last kit I got is this apple picking kit. It is the apple of my eye collection. I think this is art that has been used in a lot of shops, and I searched around a lot before I found one that I liked. So I did eventually settle on this one. So it's like apple picking, but a lot of just apple themed stuff like cider. I'm sorry, I have hiccups now. Candy apples. That's like a smoothie bowl, I believe. Marmalade, apple pie, which is my favorite thing in the world. Tea, I guess, somehow. And then a recipe for French apple pie, which is really fun. I love the art, the style of it, and the colors, and I love apples so much, so had to throw that in as well. So I did get a lot from her, and again, these kits do not come with deco, but I did just recently place a really big order from Little Paper Prints, and she sells sheets of deco using clip art that has been used in many other kits and shops, just as single sheets. So I did pick up a lot of those, and I think some of them kind of go with these. I know I got this one, the art that goes with that. I'm not entirely sure about the others. I think that was exclusive, so probably not. I'm not sure about these two, but I did get those just in case. I think it's a really cool idea, just selling deco clip art. So yeah, that is it for this section of the haul. Let's go into the next one. Okay, so for the next part of the haul, I have two little mini foil orders. I think these were both $2 Tuesday, if I remember correctly. So this first one is from Planneresque. It is my first order from this shop. This is the cute little freebie that comes with it. I really love all these stickers. There's a full box, quarter box, make s'mores and have a bonfire, bucket list sort of stickers, balloons, an autumn harvest candle, I think that's a traveler's notebook, a Starbucks, and then Starbucks and a laptop, or I guess that's a desktop, and then a camera. So I love all of these. And then I just got 3 foiled sheets for her $2 Tuesday. These are all fall full box overlays because I don't have a ton of those. So this says autumn skies and apple pies. This one just says fall. I'm a little more hesitant on ones like this and this because they fill up basically the entire box, and I don't like them to cover too much of the background. However, there are a few kits that I have that contain full boxes that I wouldn't mind covering up so much, like they're just patterns or something. So I will probably try to use this with one of those. And this one's just a leaf, and this one's like falling acorns, which is really cute. And these are all in gold foil. So there's the first one, and then here is the second one, which is just Hello Fall. I love fall most of all. A pumpkin, and then a single leaf in the corner. And then this third one is just all quotes, and these are more pumpkin spice themed. So this one says, pumpkin spice is my love language, Spice Girl. Pumpkin spice and everything nice, and leggings and lattes. I do like pumpkin spice lattes. I'm not like a huge fan of them. I prefer to get other flavors, but it's a fall thing, so you have to do it at least once. Gotta get in the pumpkin spice spirit. So that is Planneresque. And then this second order is from Simply Watercolor Co. I've been stocking up on her foil lately for her $2 Tuesdays whenever she has really good ones. This was the Harry Potter foil release, so of course I had to get a lot of this, even if it wasn't exactly $2. I think it was still marked down for $2 Tuesday. This is the freebie that comes with it. We have 2 little half boxes right there, and then some decorative flowered circles. And this isn't the entire Harry Potter foil collection, this is just what I wanted from it. So there is some stuff I did not get. But we'll start with this. This is the, I think, 15mm washi overlay. I think it might go this way. I think so. So this has the glasses, the lightning bolt, I think that's a bird, and the Deathly Hallows symbol, and a bunch of other confetti, and this is like really light. I did get this all in silver, so I'll probably be pairing it with a Ravenclaw Harry Potter kit. Then I got these, which is just the foil corner overlays, and it's just a really simple design. It's 2 lines and then the Deathly Hallows symbol in the corner. So it looks like there's 12 of those on the sheet. And I really like these. These are the headers. So we have the glasses on this side and then the lightning bolts on that side. And I did only get 1 sheet of these instead of 2 because I wanted to be able to mix this in with other types of headers for that week. I got 2 sets of full box overlays, so this one is just more of the random Harry Potter confetti like in the washi overlay. This one is the lightning bolt at the top, this one is the lightning bolts all throughout. And then these are just kind of borders, and in each corner is one of the symbols that you can see on the other foil sheets. Very subtle, very nice. And then these are the quotes. Of course, I had to get these. It looks like we had some... No, actually, I think that it's just the font. I was going to say, where did the eye go? But I think, because it happened twice, I think that's just... Yeah, because if you look there, that's just what the eye is. So it's really, really tiny and subtle when it's on its own and lowercase. But yeah, it says, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. After all this time, always. It is not due to dwell on dreams and forget to live, which is my favorite quote from the whole series. And then we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy. And I also love that quote. So I love those so much, and then especially this, which is the deco sheet, and it's got all 4 of the icons in various sizes, except there's only 1 size of the birds, but the others you get them in sizes ranging from mini to, I guess, small. But yeah, this is a ton of deco, so I'm going to be able to use this on multiple spreads, I'm sure. So that is all the Harry Potter stuff I got from Simply Watercolor Co's $2 Tuesday recently. Alright, so that is it for this little itty bitty foiled part of the haul. Let's get into the next part. Okay, so for this next part of the haul, I have 3 orders to go through. One of them is from a new to me shop, so we will go over that last. And one of them is a small foil order, so we'll go over that first, and the second one is obviously ScribblePrintsCo. But we're going to go over Sadie's stickers first. I think this was a $2 Tuesday, but she had date covers in foil, obviously, and I realized that there were a lot of Simply a Mess kits that I had gotten before that I didn't get the date covers for, and I think some of them are no longer in the shop. And some of them I wanted to use foil with anyway, so I decided just to get ones I knew would match those kits. So I went through, every single one of my kits that I had that didn't have date covers, and I tried to match them up. And I didn't write them down, which ones would go with which, so I'm going to have to go through all of them again and try to match them up. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, here's the other stuff I got. This is the freebie that came with it. It's her signature pink foiled headers in silver foil. These are really cute, but I don't really like the pink background so much. I'll probably use it anyway, but it's not something I would buy from her shop on its own. And then I also got the classic date dots. Again, first time getting just date dots from a shop, because most of the time if I'm using foil, I'll get like a sampler or a wiggle that includes date dots. But for the instances where that doesn't happen, where I'm like cobbling together a bunch of foil pieces from different shops, that aren't part of one kit, I wanted to be able to have this option, especially when using them with the date covers. So I got the gold, the silver, and the hollow. Didn't get rose gold because I figured I don't have like very many rose gold stickers at all, and if I did want to use date dots, I'd probably use them from a wiggle or something. But of course I'm regretting that, so I may have to get them in the future. Anyway, these are a really good deal because I think it was $2, and it comes with 3 sets and 3 cute little bows too, which is awesome. So I really like these. They're very small, very simple, very dainty. And then the only other things I got were the travel full box overlays. There's 2 of them here. This one is just kind of quotes, adventure awaits, world traveler. I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list, which is what I say about like everything. And then adventure is out there, which is a really fun quote from Up, the movie. And this is in silver foil. This is also in silver foil. These are just the more decorative ones. Foil's kind of messy on the plane, but just ignore that. So yeah, this little plane, which is like a double box, and then the world double box. And this really kind of upsets me because the design goes over both boxes, but like it also goes in the middle of them. So if you want the whole world to be, you know, shown, then you would have to cut out the middle and like just cut there, and then you'd have to lay it all down together like a puzzle, and I feel like that's way more work than I would want to do. I mean, obviously this is meant to be like a double box foil overlay, so I would rather that she just made it, you know, one big box instead of 2 separate ones with a little strip, but I'm gonna try to finagle it anyway when I use it. So that's that. And then here are the date covers. I did buy a lot of repeats, so I'm just gonna kind of go through them really quick. Got the marble with gold foil, marble with rose gold foil, and then I think that's 4 marble with silver foil, pink with gold foil, got 3 of those, pink with hollow foil. I'm so curious what kit I chose to use this on because this is a very unusual combination, but it does look really pretty. I think it might be one of the Disney kits because they have, a lot of them have a pink and hollow color scheme sort of. And then a couple of the pink with silver, and these are really gorgeous and simple, and I love how there's 2 sets, which now looking at that, I'm just realizing that instead of getting, you know, 2 of the pink with silver, I could have just gotten 1 and then just had 2 on that. So wow, I have double everything I need. That's hilarious. I'm gonna have so many leftovers. I feel so stupid. I spent literally like double the amount of money I should have. Oh well, they were $2 Tuesdays, so now I have a bunch at a good price. And I'm sure I'll find uses for the others. I'm sure I will. So there's that. The very first date covers I've ever gotten separate from a shop. Next is the ScribblePrintsCo order. You may remember from the last haul, I was like, oh my gosh, a kit is missing. Did I lose it? What happened to it? It was actually this frozen kit that I thought I had gotten with my last order, but I didn't get it until this order. So that's where it was. That's what was missing and what I was freaking out about. So it's here. It's all good. The foil freebie that came with it is another one of these little candy sheets in gold foil. I think I already have at least 1 or 2 of these, but you know, you can never have too many. And then let's get into the extras. So I did use Jessica's PR coupon, so I got her sampler, just in silver foil. It's some nice star header overlays, icons, and then words in her script, which I really love. Although I hate that one comes bath time because I'm not going to be able to use that. But the others I'll definitely be able to use. And then this journaling card from the Thanksgiving art set that I have like probably 4 of at this point. 3 or 4. So I'm going to immediately put that into my giveaway pile. There is going to be a giveaway coming up real soon, because I did hit over 100 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you guys so much for that. And I've been over 300 followers on Instagram for a while now, and that, you know, those are both really big milestones for my tiny account, so definitely going to do a giveaway for that. Alright, so here are the 2 kits I got. These are part of her custom Disney princess kits. I guess it's not really just one collection because she's kind of doing it over a really long span of time. But I'm just going to say it's part of her, you know, custom Disney princess collection. And this is, again, the inspired by art. So this is the kit that is inspired by Frozen. These are both mini kits, by the way. So you can see that's based off of Elsa, and that's Anna. Olaf, obviously. And then just other generic winter stuff with, you know, hot cocoa. And then the castle, which is really cool. I love that touch in there, that double box. It's really very cool. I am going to open these up because I want y'all to get the full effect, although you can probably see them in her shop. I want to kind of show you what I'm planning on doing, and that's the bold format freebie with the little Andrea munchkins and the half box. So here's the deco page, the lovely weekend banner, and this is definitely going to be a hollow kit, I believe. That page, and then the bottom washi, which is right before cutting it in half. I did get the 15mm washi strips, so I am going to cut this in half and use an overlay, probably hollow over that, or maybe blue. I might use a blue one. It's quite possible that I will. We will see. And then I got the glitter headers also, as usual, and then the labels, because I did want to do bougie boxes for this week. Although, you know, I don't know what I'm going to use this kit for yet. I don't know which week, because I was obviously going to use it for Frozen 2 coming out, but I saw a kit from, I think, Pink Leaf Prints, if I'm not mistaken, which is like kind of Frozen inspired by art, but it's also like movie themed, like going to the movies. So if I'm going to the theater to see it, I want to use that kit, and this can be used for just like a rewatch of the first one in anticipation of the second one. And I also have a kit from Simply a Mess that would also be good for that. So I don't know, I have a lot of Frozen kits in mind, so we'll see how that works out. But I'm just really happy to have this because it's such a gorgeous kit, so I'm going to hold on to that. And then this one here is the Pocahontas kit. It's called Colors of the Wind. By the way, this kit is called Let It Go, obviously. I didn't mention that before. So this is the Pocahontas kit. Pocahontas and Frozen are not like my top tier favorite Disney princess movies, but I like both of them. I really like the songs of Colors of Wind. Well, I like that song, but I like the songs of Pocahontas. And then, you know, I like the movie. It's cute. Not my favorite, but I really like it. So here are the full boxes. You've got the little raccoon. Oh, I'm having such a hard time remembering what his name is, and there's no way I'm going to remember right now, but anyway, that's supposed to be Pocahontas, and then I'm guessing that's John Smith, and then just various other Pocahontas themed boxes. And there's that page, this page. I like the little confetti right there. So much little deco. And then here is the last page with this gorgeous bottom washi extra full box and date covers. And I did not want to cut this in half. Like, you would have to kill me before I would cut this washi in half. So I did not get the 15mm washi add-on for that. I did get the glitter headers, obviously, and the label sampler, because I want to start getting these just in case, because you never know which week is going to be a bougie box week. So you have to be prepared for all kinds of activity, all kinds of extra quarter and half boxes being needed, and I really like the add-ons. So that is ScribblePrintsCo. I have, I think, 2, possibly 3 more orders on the way. One of them is the Advent, so you will see that. You will see that. Also, I just want to say before I get into my next order, I know I mentioned earlier in this haul that there was Jessica Hart's, something about her shop and how she was having a fairy tale weekend with all of the princess photo kits, and I said that this haul would go up on that Sunday, which would be part of that fairy tale weekend. And I was wrong. I lost my mind. Obviously, this haul is going up after that happened, so I'm really sorry that if y'all didn't know about it, that now it's kind of too late. But still, definitely pay attention to her shop, because she does come out with a lot of really nice kits in general that you'll want to be paying attention to. Yeah, I'm sorry about that mix-up. I don't know what I was thinking. I filmed several hauls at once frequently, so it's really hard for me to remember which one's going up when. Okay, so this next order is my first one from JLynnPaperCo. I have been looking at her shop for a long time. There is a lot more that I want from her shop, but this was all kind of stuff that I wanted sooner rather than later. So I'm going to place a bigger order later, but this is my first one. She left me this really sweet little note, and I wanted to leave this open, or leave this closed rather, so I could show you her little seal sticker there. And she left me this sweet note. I am sure I will enjoy the stickers. Thank you, Jessica Lynn, for having such a cute shop. I like that she does that little personal touch, because I imagine she gets so many orders, and writing that out for each one is crazy. If I was going to do something like that, I would probably write all this out and then add in that, like, per each order, just to save time. But this is the journaling card, which is really cute. It's her kind of unicorn girl character with a unicorn frap, which is so funny. I don't even think I ever tried that. Or did I? No. I tried one of them. I think I tried the tie-dye. I have no idea. I don't think I tried the unicorn one. I should have, though, because I'm a Starbucks buff, kind of. Oh, she has the rewards loyalty card thing. I love this so much. I like when shops have physical ones. It's just so satisfying filling these out instead of just using the online rewards programs. So definitely going to hold on to this. And she gave me so many freebies because I bought this during the Wild collab sale. Hold on just a sec. If you haven't noticed, my throat gets like really scratchy during hauls because I don't talk for this long, like generally. My throat isn't used to it, so I'm trying to drink water to prevent that from happening. So these are all the freebies. Look at this gorgeous glittery die cut. It's like a llama, obviously, for Go Wild, but it's a llama unicorn with a bow, and it's just all glitter. That is so cute. Probably not going to keep this because I don't know, this doesn't resonate with me personally. I'm going to probably give this away, but it's really, really cute. And I love the glitter. And same thing with this bookmark. It's really sweet that she threw this in. I think it's one of the magnetic ones. But again, it's like a weird unicorn sheep. I don't even think it's a unicorn because it doesn't have a horn, but it's got the hair. I don't know. It's some sheep creature taking a nap, and it's really cute, but like I don't understand it, so probably not gonna keep this one either. But it's really sweet that she threw in a whole bookmark as a freebie. Like that's probably one of the coolest freebies ever. And then these are the 2 sticker sheet freebies. So this one is obviously Go Wild themed. I am actually gonna hold on to this because I plan on going to Go Wild at some point. I have no, real plans for the future, but at some point in my life I will try to go. So I'm gonna hold on to this. It's very purple themed. I really like this. I like the unicorn plane. That's so hilarious to me. So yeah, that's really cool to have that. And that is on matte paper, and then this is a glossy sampler. I think this is just your August 2019 order freebie, and it has a little sticker that you can put on the rewards sheet, which I'm actually going to go ahead and do right now. I think it's fun to do it on camera. Get to start that action. $10 shop credit, that's a lot. Can't wait. Alright, so then the rest of this is just really cute stuff. There's a lot of kawaii stuff in here. The little narwhal with stickers, which is so sweet. Washi, little banner, a build do, little scissors. Oh my gosh, you never see scissor stickers. I can't imagine what I would use them for, but I know there's going to be an occasion where I need a pair of scissors sticker and I can't find one, and then I remember, oh yeah, JLynnPaperCo coming through. So that's so fun. I love, oh my god, I love the narwhal with the donuts on his or her horn. That is awesome, and I love that. So these are really cute for the sampler, for the freebie. Love that. Enough for my actual order. I'm gonna go over the kit first, because I wanted to get like so many kits. I think there was a couple more that I wanted to get of her princess kits, because she also does princess kits with like different art from like the original Disney, but also like good art, but like not too realistic either. Like that's totally, you know, a princess, like not just a person, you know, dressed like Cinderella. It's just, I don't know, it's just really cool. And the same with all the characters. Again, some of these were hit or miss in the shop. Like, I know I wanted the Belle and the Brave kits also, but I think there were some, like, possibly a Sleeping Beauty kit or something that, like, I wasn't too certain about, because it just looked a little off to me, but there were those two that I definitely wanted. But I had to get this one first because I've been on a Cinderella kick lately and I'm obsessed. So I've been buying all the Cinderella kits, which is why you're seeing 2 of them in this haul. So I had to get this one now, and I'm going to get the others later. But, so this is the one I got now. It's, you know, obviously it's Cinderella, and there's a clock and the slipper and the little mice, which is so cute, and the coach and the horses. And then all this lovely florals in the background. Like, I love all of that. It's so pretty. And all these little quarter boxes here. This is, I got the full kit because I think there was only one size option, unless it was a la carte, but it was a much better deal just to get the whole kit. So then the check boxes, which I am probably not going to use. I'm seeing like perforation marks, and that's like really weirding me out. Like, what is that? What is that about? I don't know. I'm going to ignore it because I'm not using that page anyway. But they're on like every page. That's so weird. Here we have blank headers, and I did this for obvious reasons. The only other, there wasn't a glitter header option. There was blank headers or like to-do headers with the scripts in them, and I did this so I could use foil overlays over them and have them still be like actual headers, because Lord knows I have so many foil overlays. It's gonna be really great. So I'm gonna use that for that. And then this is the page of washi, and then the bottom washi, and I really love that. I'm not going to cut that, I don't think. It's just so gorgeous. I love the florals in this. Like, I'm so on board with that. And then this last page, but this page with more half boxes and quarter boxes, date covers and date dots. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that there were little things on this page, but obviously there are. And then this page of sidebar tracker, little mini checklists. That's a gorgeous weekend banner. I like that. It's nice and big. That'll fit over the bottom washi nicely. Lots of gorgeous page flags. A nice big movie marquee. Yes, please. There's like one deco. That's so funny. It's like I would want more deco than that, but these are a lot of fun icons. So I'm going to definitely try to use with this kit instead of just saving, because you know, obviously the colors really match. So I'm going to try to use that. And then this giant clipboard, which I don't think I'll be able to use, but I'll save it for another day. So yeah, that's the one thing about these kits, is that they don't really come with deco either. There's cute little asterisks, I guess. It could be deco, but I don't super duper mind, because I collect a lot of random pieces from other kits, like stars and bows and bow clips and stuff that I use as deco on kits that don't come with it on their own. So I'll probably do something like that with this kit. Or I will use the Cinderella sticker sheets from like Once More With Love or other shops that do them, and I'll just use those little munchkins as deco, which I think would be really cute also. So there's options for kits like this that don't come with deco, in case you were kind of wondering, you know, what would be a good way to fill up that extra space. Okay, so here's all these smaller sheets I got. the exception of this one, which is also a bigger sheet. So I got a ton of Harry Potter sheets. Not a ton. I got, I think, a couple right now, and I think there were more I was going to get later. But, yeah, I guess I just wanted to get a few now. So this, yeah, I didn't get any of the sheets of the little characters from, you know, all the Harry Potter books, but I will get those at a later point. But this one is just random Harry Potter deco. I thought it was really good because it could go with all of the Harry Potter kits I have. I am going to try to do Harry Potter month for September this year, which is, you know, this current month as you're seeing this. Obviously, you're not going to see those spreads for many months because I'm, you know, 3.5 months behind right now. But I am going to try to do that. So since I have so many, I have like probably 11 Harry Potter kits right now. So I am going to probably use this as some deco with some of those kits if they don't already come with them. And this is nice big deco too. So this is just, you know, generic Harry Potter deco. And then this one is more Ravenclaw specific deco. So some of the stickers are, you know, Ravenclaw specific, like the diadem, but I think she kind of does the same sort of sheet for each of the houses and just changes up the colors of some of them and probably some of the designs too. But yeah, since I am a Ravenclaw and a proud Ravenclaw and I have a lot of Ravenclaw kits, I am definitely going to use this as deco with some of those spreads. Okay, so now for the more general stuff, I had to pick up the Halloween Princesses sheet because Halloween is coming up. I think this is just a really cute idea. It's Rapunzel, Belle, Snow White, Mulan, I think that's Alice, which is my favorite thing in the whole world, and then Jasmine, I think, all dressed up in like cute little Halloween costumes, which is so sweet. The only reason I can think I would use this is if I was watching, you know, Snow White during October. Like, that's what I can think of, because like I'm not going to be, you know, if I was going to be like Belle for Halloween or something, I would use an actual Belle sticker instead of Belle dressing up as like something else, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, this is the only thing I could think of to use this for. But like, how perfect is that? It's such like a crossover that you wouldn't expect, like Disney princesses and Halloween. Like, that's so hilarious to me. So I love that. Had to pick that up. And then the only other character stickers I got were obviously the Alice in Wonderland sheet. The only ones I got right now, rather. Not the only ones I wanted. But yeah, you know, I can't resist picking up Alice in Wonderland sheets. And these are so cute. It's very cutesy. Definitely more like the Disney Alice in Wonderland style rather than like the Tim Burton, which is more creepy. But still, they're adorable. And I have a lot of Alice kits now, like a lot. So I'm definitely going to be able to find use for these. I can use these as deco with those if I need to. So yeah, very fun, very cute. I love that. So the other stuff I got is mostly pretty random. I got a lot of food stuff, which I am going to put aside for now and show you the non-food stuff first. So I got this little sheet of little mice. I think they're mice and not rats. They look like mice. They're so like weirdly blobular. That's so funny to me. But all these little mice and cheese. And I got this because there are a lot of like movies I watch and books I read with like mice or rats as the main characters, and you don't see a ton of representation for those animals in stickers, and I want to be able to mark that. If I'm reading or watching, you know, The Rats of Nim, or if I'm reading Redwall, or if I'm watching, like, I don't know, The Rescuers. I haven't even seen The Rescuers, but I think it's got mice as the main characters. So, you know, I want to be able to mark stuff like that with, you know, mice. And I watched The Tale of Despereaux the other day with Anna, my snake. I thought it would be really funny to watch a movie about mice with her. And she was, like, actually watching it for part of it. It was really, really cute and funny. But, yeah, I want to be able to mark that. So that's what I got this little sheet of mice for. I am not going to be using this to mark feeding Anna because that would be horrible and I would not do that. The only way I can like exist with loving my snake and loving movies and books about mice is thinking of them in two different ways. In terms of Anna, they are food and nothing more. In terms of books and movies, they're cute little characters who are not real. That's the only way I can do it. So that's for that. And then the last non-food sheet I got was this, which is the wax warmers sort of stickers. This is like the only sticker sheet I've seen ever that had these in it instead of like candles, because some people are candle people and some people are not. I'm not a candle person. I can't smell very well, but it's not the scents I object to, it's the open flame. I really can't do open flame. I don't like it. It scares me. So so I'm thinking I want to have some kind of nice scents going on in my house, on the off chance I'll be able to smell it, but also for other people to enjoy. So I'm going to try to go the wax melt route, which is where you get these little cubes of wax and you put them in a wax melting thing, and it just, it makes your room smell like whatever the scent is without the open flame, because it's usually electric. So this is not necessarily what they would look like, because there wouldn't be an open flame in the version that I would get, but still it's the same kind of idea. And also there's just plain wax melts in here, which is really fun. So instead of other people doing what they do is they would stock up on fall candles and stuff, I would stock up on fall wax melts. So if I did a big shopping trip for that, then I would be able to use this for that. So I really wanted to have some representation for myself in there. So that was really a nice surprise to see that in her shop. So then we have 5 food sheets. These are really cute. A lot of them are kawaii. So this is like s'mores, the s'mores theme. I got the mini version the tiny version, because there's so many stickers on here. They do come in different sizes. I think the other stickers I got the small version. I should probably get the tiny one of those for obvious reasons. But yeah, the small one's kind of big actually. But I got the tiny version of the s'mores, which is like the perfect size. And I do like s'mores. I used to have them a lot more as a kid when I had time to make them and when I wasn't so worried about the health factor. But I'm going to try to get back into it like as a special treat every once in a while. I'll have to use like gluten-free graham crackers and maybe even sugar-free marshmallows, which do exist. They're really expensive, which is why it would be a rare special treat. And also sugar-free and dairy-free chocolate chips. I think Lily's possibly has those, Lily's brand. I know Enjoy Life is just dairy-free, but Lily's is both dairy-free and sugar-free. So I'm going to try to check that out and make my own perfect healthy s'more. Or I could just, go all out and have the unhealthy version and do it like really rarely, because I'm really trying to watch my weight now. But I just wanted something to mark that, because these are really cute. The only s'more stickers I have are the ones I drew myself, and I don't have a full sheet of those. They're just part of a fall sampler I did. So really wanted to have that as an option. Sushi, I can't resist sushi stickers because I can't resist sushi, so I just had to pick these up. I really like the watercolor. They are rather big, so I might get the tiny versions next time, but I really liked those. And then fruit. The only other fruit stickers I think I've seen are the Planneresque Co, and I haven't gotten them yet. I've just seen them. But and I've already drawn my own fruit art. I haven't like colored it in yet or finalized it into its own sheet. But that's probably going to be next in terms of what I do. But in the meantime, I wanted to have something just in the meantime. So these really cute kawaii fruits are going to work for that. When I get strawberries or watermelon, apples, blueberries, lemons, cherries, bananas. I've got everything on here. So it's really fun. And oranges, of course. Really fun, cute fruits. And then popsicles. I do actually have a lot of popsicles these days now that it's summer and it's so hot. I keep them in my freezer at work and at home, just in case, because it really does help to cool you down. So I got this tiny sheet of so many popsicles, so this will probably last my whole life, quite possibly. They're really cute kawaii. And then these are donuts. It is so hard for me to find just donut stickers that are just plain donuts, that are also tiny enough to work. Again, I don't eat donuts a ton anymore now that I'm watching my weight, but I will occasionally have one as a treat. And I really love being able to mark that with a really pretty donut sticker, because they do make gorgeous stickers. So that's that sheet, and that is my order from JLynnPaperCo, the first of many, I'm sure. So yeah, I think that's probably gonna wrap up this haul, if I'm not mistaken. I keep forgetting to say that I have timestamps down in the description box, but I do that for every single haul. So, you know, in the future, going forward, just remember that, and I will try to remember to say it at the beginning of the haul so you're not wasting your time watching shops that you don't care about, because I know that when I watch hauls, there's definitely shops I don't care about, like people buying planners and pens from other shops and like TN kits. Like, that's not stuff that I do or care about, so it's nice to be able to skip around. So I like to do that for y'all too. So yeah, I think that brings us to the end of this haul. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be amazing, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao.